Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. So I have been doing a few videos in the last couple of days. I've done quite a few around the new Flawless Gossamer by Dr. Sam Bunting, and I was going to do a separate video, but I've actually decided, sorry, just come up the stairs and it's difficult for me. Anyway, I have decided I'm going to do it in the weekly update. So stand by for that. But I am actually wearing the Flawless Gossamer as a primer today, so that you can see that. And it does actually feel very smooth. But I'll give you all the details later on. Today, what I wanted to do was to do this box opening of Cohorted. Now, a little bit of a confession. I have actually had a sneaky peek. I think I told you already on one of the videos, because I was trying to decide which video to do next. So I do know what's in this, and there's some very exciting products. So let's get going, shall we? Okay, so I shall pull out the leaflet so we can go through that in a minute. So we have a nice mixture this month of makeup and skincare. So first of all, and I've heard about this company, this is by Upcircle, and it's a coffee face scrub. So it says it's formulated for dry, dehydrated skin. Now it's got caffeine in it, and that interests me because I actually thought that caffeine wasn't something that you would normally use on dry skin, but obviously you can. It's also got rosehip, sweet orange and lemon verbena essential oils, which sounds yummy. I can't wait to try this. Obviously it's a face scrub. So will I use it? I'll probably be tempted to use it before I finish the Dr. Sam Bunting, but I will be honest, it will go into my confession of the week if I do. Now it's got in it shea butter, it's got coconut fruit oil, it's got jojoba seed oil, it's got apricot kernel oil, rosehip oil, orange peel oil, lavender oil, lemon verbena, eucalyptus, lemon, cedarwood, frankincense, and it looks all very natural. And the top ingredient is coffee arabica seed powder and shea butter. Those are the top ingredients. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying that, and it looks like it might be very moisturising as well as a scrub. So shall we see how gritty it is? Let's have a look and see how gritty it is. I want to see whether it's like, I imagine coffee grounds to be quite gritty. Is it one of those that's sealed? Never mind. I'm going to open it anyway. Right. Actually, I've got a bit of dry skin on my hand, so... Right, it looks like coffee. Probably if I squeeze more, it would be less runny than that. Let's give it a smell. Oh, that smells... I can't smell... Do you know what I can smell is the lemon, most of all. Now, it is a bit gritty, a bit sandy, but it's also, as one would expect, quite moisturising. I love the smell of that. I'm just going to wipe that off for a minute. I love that. I think it might be quite strong though to use. I'm just going to actually wash my hands because it does smell quite strong, and I don't want to leave it on there for too long just in case it irritates my skin. So I shall be right back. Do you know, I feel sorry because I'm always testing stuff on this hand and I never test things on that hand. And look, you can see such a difference. Now, I can't tell you that that is just down to this, but I do. I test everything on that hand and I neglect this poor hand. I better start testing stuff on that hand, or I'm going to have one seriously aging hand and one that's smooth and youthful. Okay, but look, there you go. So it has smoothed out my skin very nicely. Okay, So let's move on, shall we? Let me get the box back. So you can see my eyes raising because there is something in here that is really astounding, but I'm going to save that till last. There's a chocolate bar, which I haven't eaten yet. And I haven't told Jack and I haven't told Mick because they'll pinch it. Okay, so that's a nice little touch. A chocolate bar, Lindor milk chocolate bar. So, now I've been in contact with Cohorted because I was a bit bemused. I've got Laura Mercier translucent loose powder, and there's 3 of them in here. And they're all exactly the same shade. Now, when I looked into the booklet that comes with it, it says that you're supposed to get one in each shade, one in glow, one in light, and one in medium. And I've got them all in glow. So I've queried that with them, and I'm waiting to hear back from them, whether that was supposed to happen or whether I was supposed to get one of each. But I'm really excited to try this because actually, I've never tried Laura Mercier setting powders and I've heard great things about them. So I'm excited to try that. And I will keep you updated. I'll perhaps maybe use it on my live tomorrow. Then we've got a sample size 5 ml of the Redial Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel. Again, I hear great things about this and I've had some samples before. They're quite expensive products to buy. And some people swear by them. I think I've tried some samples and I've thought, yeah, they're quite good, but I've never been overwhelmed. But I haven't tried the Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel. So again, it says gently massage onto cleanse face and neck and allow to absorb. For best results, use morning and night. So I'll have to wait until I've finished my Dr. Sam Bunting trial out to use that. I've also got some other products from a previous box that I need to start using after I've finished my Dr. Sam Bunting. So they're all lined up. I won't need to buy skincare for a long time at this rate. Okay, then we have the Terra Redial Body Cleanser. And it says it's got, again, coffee extract, verbena and aloe vera. Now, again, this is going to be great at the moment because I'm having to do strip washes. And I'm hoping this smells nice. Let's have a little bit of a smell. Let's put this on my other hand, shall I? I won't need to rinse this off. Oh, that does smell nice. That smells quite similar, actually, to the face scrub. I love verbena. It's so fresh. So I can have some nice strip washes. Nice strip washes with that at the moment. I've ordered myself from Amazon, actually, some of those things that you can put over dressings so that you can get in the shower, and they're coming on Thursday. So can't wait to, I'll probably wait until I have my shower for that. Because it's so awful. Strip washes are awful. Okay, then we've got a couple of Too Faced products. Here we have the Smoke Show Kajal. Now, I used to buy a lot of Too Faced. I don't generally feature it on my channel. Won't go into why, but it's just, I've had some issues with Too Faced in the past, so I kind of don't tend to feature them much, but they are a good brand. Very smooth. I think I'll use that. It's very, very soft. So it's good for, I mean, I'm noticing I'm really having to press hard, and when your lids are a little bit older and you've got creases in them, you really need something that's quite soft so that you're not dragging the skin. So I'll definitely get some use out of that. And also in the box is, I'm just putting that away again, is a Too Faced makeup brush, which feels very soft, very nice, a sort of blush brush really. Synthetic, but very cute, and I like the fact that it's pink and gold because that will go with all my other brushes. So it's a nice little one to have in your bag, actually, as a kind of travel brush. So I'm going to really enjoy that. Now I've saved the best till last. Now just before I receive this box, almost sometimes this happens, and I was thinking, do you know what, I'm going to run out of my SkinCeuticals vitamin C soon, and I've spent so much recently. I really could do without the expense of buying another vitamin C serum from SkinCeuticals, because it's about £150 to buy. And I was so delighted when I saw this in the box, because it is another vitamin C serum, and it's by Dr. Mariam Zamani, which I'd not heard of before, but she is a plastic surgeon, dermatologist, and she's brought out her own brand, and this is called Brighten and Perfect 10% Vitamin C Corrective Serum. Apply 2 pumps onto the face, neck and décolletage, and gently massage until absorbed. This serum, let me just double check, because I have also checked on the website. I could not believe my eyes. Recommended retail price £195. That's more expensive than my SkinCeuticals. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it's better than my SkinCeuticals, but it has been, you know, a doctor has brought out the range, and it says it's clinically proven to reduce pigmentation and brown spots by 39.7%. And the fact it says 0.7% tells me that that must have been tested on a few people, although it doesn't actually say in the booklet how many people tested it. Now what I'm going to do, I've decided, is I'm going to finish up my SkinCeuticals, obviously, because it's not good to start, once you start using a vitamin C serum, you don't want it hanging around for longer than is necessary. By the way, there is 10 mils in this, and it says it lasts for 6 months. So it's a smaller size than they sell on their website, but the 30 mil size is something like £250 or something. It says there's a 10% concentration of vitamin C, slightly less than my SkinCeuticals, which is 15%. It doesn't have anything else about the ingredients I'm going to look up, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a series about this after, because by the time I finish my SkinCeuticals serum, I'll have probably finished up all of my Dr. Sam buntings. So I'm going to kind of do a little test on this and do a before and after, and tell you what I think about this, and is it worth the money, and is it better than SkinCeuticals, and all of that kind of thing. So I'm going to give this its own kind of mini series, because obviously I'll be trying other things out as well, but I'm going to give it a mini series of its own, because I'm intrigued by this brand, and she's American, Dr. Mariam Zamani, and it says it's rich in peptides, and I'm going to look up on the website all the ingredients, because it doesn't come in a box with the ingredients on it because it's a smaller size. But I'm really, really excited to try this, especially as it says it's clinically proven to reduce pigmentation, and it also says clinically proven to brighten skin by 29.4% over 30 days. Now, the words clinically proven, you can often take with a pinch of salt, because actually what they mean by clinically proven is that they've done some tests, and it can mean anything from a randomized controlled test in a laboratory to they've tested it on 5 women and they said their skin looked brighter. But I may be making the wrong assumption when I say this, and maybe it's a good marketing ploy. Tell me what you think, but I just think if it's actually made, if the brand is by a doctor and the doctor is a dermatologist and they're saying something is clinically proven, my assumption would be that the clinical tests are a little bit more in depth than testing it on 20 people and them telling them that my skin looks better. And I might be wrong about that. And that's probably a great selling point, and why so many dermatologists now are selling skincare products is because we want to be able to trust these skincare experts, and we want to feel like we're buying something from somebody that knows all the science. Because let's face it, I don't know all the science. I know what I like, I know what works for me, but I don't understand the in-depth science behind the skin up to only up to human A-level human biology. I know the basics, but I do not know anywhere near as much as a dermatologist would know. So I like the fact that when it's actually by a doctor, a dermatologist, my assumption is that they're going to put ingredients in there that have got some kind of clinical evidence behind it. That may be the wrong assumption, but I'm hoping it's not. And I'm hoping also that the vitamin C is a particularly effective form of vitamin C, because you can read for days and days and days about different types of vitamin C, and which ones are more stable, which ones are more likely to absorb into the skin, which ones are more likely to go off, and all of that. And you almost need to have a chemistry degree to understand it. And that's why I kind of like the fact that it's by a doctor. And I think that's why there's so many now, like Dr. Dennis Gross, Dr. Sam Bunting, all doctors selling skincare products. Tell me what you think about that. Anyway, so that is my Cohorted box. I will let you know if Cohorted get back to me. I've told them that I'm doing this review about the Laura Mercier powder and whether or not they send me the other 2 shades. I am sure that they're supposed to. So let me just quickly do a recap of all the products and what they're actually worth to buy, so that you can see what the value is this month. So first of all, there is the serum. That is Dr. Mariam Zamani, by the way. Very pretty lady. She looks Greek to me, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe not because of the surname. But anyway, she's very pretty and lovely skin. So also it says that her products come without parabens, silicones, mineral oil, GM ingredients, petroleum, and SLS and phthalates, which I can never pronounce. Okay, so that is worth £195. And then we have, there's a whole article which I intend to read before my review. Then we have the Laura Mercier, and it says that they are worth £7 each. And as you see, they've got the 3 different shades here, which I haven't. I've just got the Glow. So they're £7 each, and there's 3 of them. And then we have the Upcircle face scrub, which is worth £12.99. And then we have the Terra de Mars body cleanser, which is worth £19. We have the Redial Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel 5 mils, which it says is worth £19. And then the Too Faced, the brush is worth, oh sorry, the eyeliner is worth £20, and the brush doesn't say. Where's the brush? Oh, the brush is a flat spooky face brush, and it's worth £19. So I will put the total down here right now, and you'll see what value I got. And this subscription cost me £40 a month. It's also worth saying before I go that Cohorted have now started doing a new subscription box for COVID, which basically is £9.99 a month. And in it you get masks, you get cleansing gel, and you get hand cream and the stuff that you need to kind of keep yourself safe with COVID. They're the only people, as far as I'm aware, that have actually done this. And I think it's a great idea to get that subscription box, especially if there is a really huge peak and everybody suddenly rushes and you can't get any hand gel anymore. So I just thought that was really good. And if you want that sort of supply, then it would be really good. But have a look at their website and you can see what's in it. There's a few face masks, there's a hand gel, there's a hand cream, and I think there might be some hand soap as well. Okay, so thank you for watching me, and I haven't forgotten Ask Ali Part 2. It's on its way, I promise you, next. And then don't forget to join me live tomorrow at 1 o'clock for my live. See you all soon. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. I'll put the details of my makeup down below.